Nom nom nom. Big breakfast!
Okay, welcome back to Big Breakfast Gaming. My name is Mike, and you're joining me for the next episode of Horizon Forbidden West. I believe on the last episode we agreed or decided that we would head down into the valley here and into Chain Scrape. So we're going to go past these areas. Let's take them one step at a time. We'll see if there's an exclamation mark here when we go past. If there is, then we'll go do something. If not, then we'll leave it for another time. But we will come back to all of these locations at some point. So let's head down this way to check out these machines that we got down here. Alright, so okay, remembering to always scan as you go. So these are fire fanghorns that we have seen before. So no need for us to fight them just yet. We can just go straight past. So we've gone past this area. Nothing has shown up. There seems to be underground, but we'll come back to it at another point. This seems to be like another tower. Possibly similar to this one. Looks a bit similar. Sort of. If we go past it, we'll have a look. In the meantime, let's head into Chain Scrape and see how we're doing down here. So this is going to be a main quest. Let's not activate it yet. We'll just head in that direction. So, anything special? No, just burrowers. Okay. We don't want to avoid all fights.
It must be a bristleback.
That's a bristleback?
Errand took it down.
Okay.
That must be chains.
We don't want to avoid all fights because there are resources that we're going to want to get.
In there.
Get my
I'll be
bow
able to tinker
upgraded.
with my other gear too.
Outlander approaching. Is that the savior? Wanna come in, savior?
Yes, please.
Must be someone round here worth talking to.
Welcome to Chainscrape, savior.
Open up, guys. Jor's orders.
Good enough for me.
Yeah, that was easy. Well, okay. Welcome to Chain Scrape.
Forge.
Who this?
Petra?
Aloy,
Petra!
what are you doing here? About time there was something worth looking at in this dump.
It's nice to see you too.
And not a moment too soon. Come on. Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place.
Yeah, I heard. Machines, work stoppage.
Oh, those are just the latest malfunctions. Chain Scrape's always been a few tools short of a kit. And right there is the biggest tool of all.
Our land, not our problem. The Bristlebacks are everybody's problem.
Roland?
You've heard of him,
Yeah.
but he's a story best told over a cold beer.
Petra. I'm just passing through. I'm headed west.
Oh,
There's an embassy at Barren Light I need to make happen, and then I keep moving.
ah, of course. Bigger gears to grind. Well, Flamehair, good to see you. You've got to move on.
Petra.
But if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
This Olvan guy sounds like trouble.
Yeah.
Maybe Petra could use some support. But first things first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
I thought we already did that. Okay, so we've got a number of missions here, as it seems. To the Brink. Find Aaron, go to the areas for her. Upgrade your bow, go to the chain scrape. Alright, so we've already done that, just not here. So let's take a look at the map. Alright, seems like we've got a couple of side quests available. There's a couple of question marks, which I'm sure will pop up as we go by. Workbench. Stitcher, we can have a look for some outfits. Unknown. Got a campfire here and an unknown machine strike. Whatever that is. Okay. Oh, another question mark down here has shown up. Again, that looks like another tower. I wonder if it's the same thing as this one is or was. We got it to the Brink. Here's last indication. Okay, let's try out a side quest. See how we get on.
We are on the same side here, Ulvund. The Bristlebacks.
What do you want, Ulvund? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the Bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it, what other choice do you have?
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
Mm-hmm.
So, the savior herself, Walloper of Derval, gutter of youth.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Ulvund Freeholder, at your service.
He's a freeholder.
What could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy and...
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my saviorly attention.
Ah, Bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place. Well, best get to it, hey? And off you go.
Not so fast. You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate?
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed parchment pusher when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken advantage of.
How noble of you.
Noble, ha! Born with a hammer in hand, I was. Nobody handed me anything or dropped opportunity into my lap. Everything I've achieved, I've done on my own.
And where is this hammer now?
The burden of leadership forced me to set it aside. The Carja risk nothing, while demanding that good Osseram gamble with their lives out there. Someone had to step up and say no more.
You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're laborers, not soldiers. Until the Carja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Osseram lives.
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good Osseram laborers of this land who do all the back-breaking work, while only the Carja reap the rewards. All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity for a land worked by the people, for the people.
Right. And just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
Sure.
If Chainscrape is on Carja land, shouldn't a Carja be in charge? Who appointed you?
The sensibilities of good Osram folk, of course. You think a Carja can head this whole venture? Ah! The magistrate can barely make the trek from Barren Light without losing a few screws.
So you have no real authority then? People only follow you because you say so. Loudly.
Anyone who has followers has authority. I've been with Chainscrape from the beginning. I mean, I'm practically its founder, and its honest folk know I'm indispensable to its success.
You said you founded Chainscrape. Somehow I doubt that.
Practically founded, I said. I alone saw its potential when it was just a smattering of tents in Barren Light's shadow. I invested in the mine, convinced some friends back home to do the same, and here we are. You could say Chainscrape is what it is thanks to me.
Oh, so you're not just standing around and profiting off everyone else?
Not at all. Sure, I make a little return on my investment here and there, but my main priority, as it was from the beginning, is to look after the well-being of these honest, working Osram.
Spoken like a true politician.
Where's the whistle?
Right in the middle of town, but with the threat out there, I'm not endangering innocent Osram lives.
I'm going to clear out the Bristlebacks. And when I'm done, this valley is gonna get moving.
If that's what it takes. Until then, I'll keep looking after the safety of these good folk.
Just be ready to blow the whistle.
Okay.
Let's see what that Carja
New
magistrate
side
wanted.
quest we're doing.
I bet he's in the tavern.
Ah, finally!
I do hope there's not going to be too much talking.
Ah, Savior! Over here! Savior, thank you for taking the time. And my condolences that you had to endure Ulvan's bloviating.
I've dealt with worse. It sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Carja purposely let Bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the Bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry. But unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
Well, somebody let him in then.
The only way I know about is Barren Light. Look, if you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return. Help me shut Ulvund up.
Man, you don't even have to pay me
What
for
is
that.
this concession decree that Ulvund wants?
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Daunt as Oseram holdings. Only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess. Because he stands to profit somehow?
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence, why the concession is so important to him. And why blaming the Carja for the Bristlebacks, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
How does blaming the Carja for the Bristlebacks help Ulvund get his concession?
Look around. This may be the Sundom, but Chainscrape is all gears and rust and bad ale. Claiming that the Carja loosed the Bristlebacks in order to intimidate Oseram laborers into obedience. Well, let's just say no one here has forgotten the atrocities of the Mad Sun King. And with the Bristlebacks bringing work in the valley to a halt, Ulvund has plenty of time to pick at barely healed wounds.
And if the Oseram refuse to work, unless the concession is signed, you won't have a choice.
Correct. The reconstruction of Barren Light must continue.
How did you get stuck out here?
I asked for the posting, believe it or not. Overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun King? It was an honor. Is an honor, I mean.
But your job would be a lot easier without someone like Ulvund blasting hot air all the time.
Ulvund's not going anywhere. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of Chainscrape. Now, I'll find a way to live with him. I have to.
You said the Bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry?
Yes, according to one terrified laborer, said the ground trembled before they came charging down the hillside. He took off and ran all the way here.
Good place to start looking, then.
If you learn the truth, maybe Ulvund will stop blaming the Karja for every problem under the sun, and maybe then he'll actually focus on rebuilding Barren Light instead.
Okay. Alright, let's find a way out here. Alright, so we want to search the west of the quarry for Bristlebacks.
Ignoring me again?
Who is that? Are they talking to me?
I thought today couldn't get worse.
I don't know if they're talking to me. Let's ignore that for now. Alright, so where are we going? We're taking a trip all the way around here to here. Okay. Fairly straightforward road. Holy.
That Bristleback's gonna run him down. Get to safety!
Damn. Where is he? That caught me by surprise.
Get inside until it's safe.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Okay, got some extra resources. Killed my first bristleback. Should have scanned it though. Didn't scan it.
Looks like some sort of quarry.
Is that a bristleback too?
Good time to pull out shock ammo.
That is a bristleback. Okay. We are not going to fight that just yet. The one I just defeated was already practically dead. Let's just follow the route for the main mission. Well, not main mission. For the side mission.
Javad said the Bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry. I should see if there's anything in the back of the valley.
Back of the valley. That'll be where I am going now.
It's strange.
Got a
Parts of
bristleback
it have been
carcass.
tampered with. Almost like an override.
Really? So somebody overrode it.
Looks like it died on impact. Maybe it charged off the cliff up there. I better keep following the trail up.
Charged off the cliff. So from up there, can I climb? Not really. Follow the trail.
Ready for anything now?
Right. Where am I going? Oh, okay.
Another dead bristleback?
Another bristleback here.
trees. It's like a stampede went through. Is this where the Bristlebacks came from?
Okay, I'm guessing we want to go in here.
How? Unless this cave leads out of the Daunt.
Okay, what are they? Oh, medicine.
The old cart tracks collapsed. It looks recent. Guess I'm not going that way.
Okay, up here.
I've learned to override machines and
Oh,
cauldrons before.
man.
I wonder if there are any out here. Bristlebacks. So they did come through here. They must have gotten trapped. I'm gonna have to take them out before I can look around.
Alright, these seem like they're going to be pretty difficult. I don't have much. Oh, maybe not as hard as I thought.
Take more.
Okay, let's... Damn it. Let's... Oh, nice.
Okay. Better take a look at where the smoke's coming from.
Wow, that was a nice explosion. How do I get up there? Aha. Okay, so I have a coil now. What type of coil? No, don't want to unequip. We want to edit coils. Inventory. Oh, okay, so I got a tear damage one. Coil is not worth it for the moment. Alright, let's continue on our way. Killed a couple of Bristlebacks, which weren't as hard as I thought.
Looks like the mine runs pretty far back. There's a lot of blaze down there.
There's a hell of a lot of
There's
blaze.
enough blaze here to blast a mountain open. And there's a note on one of the barrels. This note's addressed to Ovend.
Of course it is.
Looks like this mine was supposed to be shut down. Ovend must have gotten greedy. Kept blasting deeper into the mountain. I should let Javad know what I found.
Okay, so we're now going to head back the way we came.
So Ovend was secretly blasting in the mine, trying to squeeze it for all it's worth. Until Bristlebacks stampeded through. Maybe the explosions blew a way open? And from where?
So it was Ovend. By the looks of it, he's the responsible one. I'm happy to blame him all day long.
This tastes
Bitterly.
as good as it looks.
tastes. It's not medicinal. So I think that is, as we've said before, or discovered before, an ingredient that we will inevitably use for some kind of cooking. Oh, no, don't want to use that. I think I mentioned before that it reminds me of Final Fantasy. Specifically Final Fantasy 15, I think was that one. Where you have foods with different effects. And also Zelda, I think. Yeah, Zelda. What's the latest one that came out?
Hey girl, stay back. It's too dangerous.
Alright. You haven't gone before. There's something up there. Generous valuables cache. And a rope ladder. Is that it? Not really worth going up there now. Okay, back in chain scrape.
Oi, slag.
Did he just call me a slag? Oh wait, I think it's in here. Oh no, it's not. He's moved. He has relocated himself. Or has he?
Ow. Careful there.
Savior, what news do you bring?
Picked up the Bristleback trail by the quarry. Looks like they stampeded out of a mine at the back of the valley.
The mine? How could a herd of Bristlebacks come from there?
I'm not sure, but Ulvin's workers were using explosives to tap the tunnels inside.
For the love of Dawn, I told him it wasn't worth the risk. Those tunnels, they run for miles underground, even beyond the Daunt. No, you don't think...
That Ulvin's blasting opened up a passage from the other side?
Perhaps. Yes, perhaps. If this is true, we need confirmation. An inquiry. So thorough, so irrefutable, endorsed by the Savior.
All right, I'll keep looking. I need to go.
Of course.
Alright.
If I'm gonna find out where the Bristlebacks came from, I need to head further west. Another reason to get the embassy going?
So have I finished that mission? Ah, okay. So that mission's on hold until the embassy has been completed. Okay. That's fine. In that case, let's save right here. And I'm going to call it a day there. And then we'll come back and we will carry on with some more missions. We've still got another side mission in here. We got this thing here to check out. And... well, I'm not really sure if there's any other side missions going on further down here just yet. So chances are we'll take on this side mission next before heading down into this area. Or at the very least before going on to the main mission and carrying on with that main mission down here. So for the moment, we'll leave it there. So join me again for the next one. And in the meantime, stay safe and happy gaming.